What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 2 of modding WWE 2K25. So today's I want to focus just on the themes. I was gonna do GFXs and themes together, but then Pro Wrestling Mod is down right now, so I'm just gonna do themes because it's probably the most accessible one to do. First things first, what you will need is you'll need Sound Editor. So I'll put this link in my description, so it should be straightforward. So I'll put this link in the description, then you'll come down to this, and it'll be like this. You're going to click on the download installer, and you're going to need these 3 files. If you are a part of the Tribute Patreon, you can grab these 2 files here in the official Tribute releases in this right here. If you are not a member, you will need these 2 links here. So once you got these links all done, extracted or whatnot, you are gonna get it'll be like the music and SF required files that you're gonna need for 2K. So next thing you will want to do is that you're gonna want to open up your 2K25 directory. Again, program files, Steam apps, common, 2K25, and then sound. So this is where you're gonna have to drag these files into here. You only want to drag the PCK files here, not in this folder, just here. If you already have custom music in the game, do not drag this into here, or else your music will be like reset back to 0. So what you would want to do instead, if you do have custom music already, you're just gonna drag 1, 2, 3 in here. If you don't have custom music, you can just drag all 4 in here. They might ask you to overwrite the stuff. If they do, just click yeah. Then once that's done, you can close your directory, and then you are gonna open up your sound editor directory. So same thing as well. You go to your programs, and then where your sound editor is, and then in the database, you're gonna you're gonna drag the WWE 2K25 folder here. You might or might not have a 2K25 folder already. If you don't, it will just drag here. If you do have a folder, it will just ask you to overwrite the stuff, so you will overwrite the stuff. And then once that's done, you can close this off, and then you can open up Sound Editor. You open up Sound Editor, you want to go to Settings, and then make sure your game is set to 2K25, and then you save them, and then you close it. Next, you will need a theme itself. So we were working on Jeff Hardy, and I did I did actually just record this video like 10 minutes ago, but then I realized my audio was all messed up. So in this instance, we're just gonna add up we're gonna do. I'm trying to think of a theme that I want to replace in game. Let's add in Logan Paul's new theme. So what I like to do is I would like to look into the Discord servers first, see if someone has already sent the theme in already. Okay, seems like no one has sent in Logan's theme. I'll just search up the theme song Humble. Nope, okay. And then in this instance, you're gonna go on YouTube and find theme that you're looking for. So Logan Paul theme song Humble. Okay, then we will take the theme, and wherever you download your themes, just download them. Convert. When you do these, you kind of want to put them in a WEM format, but you can actually do that with Sound Editor too, which is very useful. Because if it's in the Discord, people will put them in the WEM format, so it's a lot easier. But in this instance, we'll just have to grab it from a MP3 folder or file. Just give it a second. Okay, so we got the conversion. Now we click download. Okay, our theme here is done, so we know it's in our downloaded folder. So now we can open up Sound Editor. And let's say we had If we already had a WEM, we would skip this step, but since we do not have it in WEM format, we want to go to Tools, Sound Converter, and then have where your download is. And then what you're going to do is that you're just going to very simply just drag that MP3 folder into here. We click current, and then just process. Actually, my first time converting a theme too, so that's why it took me a little second there. But it's converting to WEM like it says over there. Perfect. So we got the WEM format, and then we can close this. And then right here, we're gonna go to File, Open. For me, it automatically takes me here, but for the first time, you're gonna have to set it up. You're gonna have to go to your directory where we put the sound folders in. Once you get there, you're gonna click on Custom Music, and this will prompt up. So I actually do have 3,001, 2, 3, and like I have these filled out, but there was a new tribute update today, which I don't know why it disappeared the name. So I'm gonna take a look into that and see why that happened. So in this instance, we're just gonna go to 3005. So we're gonna take that theme and we're gonna drag it to 3005, and then we can right-click it and then play the song to hear it. So we hear that it's playing in the background. Then we can just stop it. And we gotta remember this number 3005. So what I like to do again is I like to keep documentations of the stuff I have so I don't forget. Like right now, it's a good thing I did that because I don't know where my files for these themes are. So we're gonna do Logan, Paul, and it was 3005. We need to remember this number 3005 too, and I'll show you guys why in a moment. Once we have that, we can actually close Sound Editor because we're done. And then again, we're going to open up our best friend tribute. So tribute 25, yes. And now we're on this tribute page again. Then we're going to go to add theme. Music ID was 3005. And then star name is Logan Paul. And then type full length. And then we just click add music track, and this is music track added successfully, so we can close up tribute, and then we can open up Cakeview once more, Cakeview, and then now we go to new tribute, or like what we did before, we just overwrite tribute, bake me, and then we bake the file. Okay, it says directory baked, so we can close this up again. Now we launch 2K25. Let's give it a second to load up. Okay. We just skip this. Now we go to entrances, superstars. Now we go to our Logan Paul. Okay, so there we go, Logan Paul. So we go to here, we go to entrance music, and we have our Logan Paul. Click him. And then we can hear that in the background. Humble. So good. And we got him. And we just save him. And that's it for themes. We can just set it to your victory motion as well. And that's it. That's for the themes. So I will upload a GFX version soon once PWM is working again. So until then, see ya.